going live in three. And we are live. Hello there, humans. I'm Dulce Cecil Bruno, the partially blind alien from a distant galaxy who is a known voices author, and today I'm not alone. Today I am joined by my witchy writer sister, Sako Tumi. Introduce yourself, Sako.
Hooray! Hi, you guys that are in the chat, you know me already, but I'll go ahead and introduce myself anyway. I am Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voigt, and today I am joining Doll for this lovely write-in. I write urban fantasy and supernatural horror. I also have a channel, and I talk about both witchy things and author things, and sometimes I combine the two. So if you are interested in any of those topics, please hop by and give me a shout.
The link is in the description, so you can go and subscribe to Sako if you are not subscribed already. For those catching up the replay, you just go in the description and you know what you can find. I mean, her link and a couple of links, Let's see who else is in the chat. Hello, howdy, Devin. Nice to see you. Hello, Weirdo Rights. Hi. That's Sako, double duty. That's Sako. Hello, Kat. Very nice to see you.
Yay, Kat.
Savi's here. Hi, Savi.
Sappy.
So nice to see you here. Thank you for coming. And we have a stream tonight, Savi. I know that. I'm here to work on my art for the afternoon. Yay, she's working on the art for her Forever Home Friends book coming up.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I love her book. And my mouse is going crazy. Sorry.
Hi, Ken.
Hello, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
So nice to see you here. I think it's one of the first times that he has the time to stop in the afternoon. Thank you, Kent. Hoo-hoo. Hello, Joanne. Great avatar.
That's actually the best I can draw today. So I will also be working on art, but I'm going to be working on my hedge writing journal, which I'm going to be drawing,
hello, Valley.
Illustrating in the style of the Black Hours manuscript from Italy, 1460, I think it was, the Black Hours.
Oh, so, that's interesting. I need to look that up.
It's going to be very fancy.
Super fancy.
It's going to be super fancy.
Writer brother is here. Hello, Sean. Nice to see you. The nerdy nanny is here. Hello. Thank you for coming. Hi, Valley. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for joining us today. Hello, Lauren Reed. Nice to see you. I think you're new to my channel, Lauren. Very nice to meet you, and hope you like our time here. Thank you. Hello. Had a random day off. Awesome. Yes, because that's what, because Kent, I see you like premiering at night, like super late at night on the weekends. So I know he's a very hardworking man. We rarely see him in the afternoons for a reason. Greetings to the children, Ken.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Angie and Bat James. Yeah. He has really cool videos if you haven't checked out. So, how do you feel for a warm-up sprint this early in the live stream?
I think some chill out time and to kind of get our wits about us and kind of I think that would be a great idea.
Oh, so you are new. Yes, because I have memory for people who stop by my channel, even if it's for just a while. And I have never seen you before. And I was like, yeah, she must be new. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Lauren. Yes, everybody will welcome you. I'll tell them.
Yay.
They are so cool. I love those kids. No. They also, Kent is hosting, for people who might not remember, you have like a week or less than a week to submit your story for the short story contest of Doom.
Yeah, I submitted my thing, so I'm really excited to see what's going on.
I haven't submitted anything yet.
Oh, are you thinking about it?
I will.
Awesome.
his kids are super cute, and I admire him that he gets them to cooperate so well for his videos. I think they want to, because if they didn't want to, he wouldn't do that. I think they are very excited and enthusiastic about being on Dad's writer channel. Someday they will be stars, but we always have to remember that they have to want to.
Use threats of forcing candy.
It's a joke. It's a joke. But we were after Micah Stoffer. I have been thinking a lot about those topics because Micah Stoffer and Eight Passengers and all those family channels where I'm like, I don't think that's Ken's case. I think Ken's is like his kids are like, Dad, let's make another video. Yeah, Angelina, like Angie, seems to be very passionate about writing too. So yeah, I can see that they really want to be there. It's very different, but of course, if you give them candy, for sure, that's an extra reward for actually being enthusiastic for videos and stuff. It's it's fun. It's fun. That requires a lot of. I don't know. I admire you. I don't know how to handle kids. I don't know how you do it. I was a teacher once. It didn't work.
It didn't work out, huh?
No, no. I was an English teacher once for small children.
Wow.
It just doesn't work. Nah, it just doesn't work.
I think one child is hard enough. I
Yeah.
can only imagine like there being a room full of them.
Savvy loves your avatar.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That is, I tried to draw something serious and it didn't work out. So this was, usually my stick figures are a little cleaner than this, but I am currently in a massive drug withdrawal right now. So I have the shakes really bad, and that is as good as I could draw. So I feel very much like my avatar right now.
Yeah, it's understandable. Like this today's stream, I'm gonna be using one of my timers right now. Is the warm up wintry timer that people seem to love with the wintry music and stuff. I'm also gonna be using Tamara's ocean timer, probably the stormy timer from Tamara as well. I'm gonna be using Tamara's timers because they have sound and because they are very relaxing, and I want to make this stream very chill and peaceful because it is one of those days that we need a little bit of chill. Hello, no, wait, hang on. StreamYard, stop doing that. Hello, Maya.
Hi, Maya.
So nice to see you. Thank you, Maya. Sako, the drawing is like
a lot of style. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It is on style. It is. Thank you, doll. Honestly, they are so easy. They love it. Yeah.
Oh, he says
I
if I
can
didn't
see
put
that.
them in, they would just jump in front of the camera anyway.
Yeah. So we can see that. I mean, definitely you are the absolute opposite of this Ruby and Micah and all those. The kids clearly tell them we don't want to be on camera, and they are keeping on. I have been watching that kind of videos discussing all this family channel stuff. Kent, you are the absolute opposite. Like, you're the reason why I still have faith on families these days. Yeah, we all need to chill. We all need to chill. Look who's here. Oh, hello there. My other brother is here. Thank you, Marco. Hi, thank you for joining us. Moi moi. We all need to chill, so we're going to start with a wintry timer.
Yay.
Share the audio. Don't forget to share the music. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. There we go. No. Don't start without me saying that we're going to start the sprint. No. Don't do that. No. Okay, so get ready to sprint in 3 and a 2, and we are going to mute ourselves too. And a 1 and a sprint. And we're back. Hello. How did everybody do?
I got all my stuff together so I can do art to it.
Awesome. I was just chilling. I am using my timer for meditation mostly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I am finding my way around not being good at sprints, but I still want to host the live streams for people because I know that you guys work on your sprints, and I know it's important, so I want to still be a host even though I myself suck at sprints.
Well, you can use the sprints for pretty much anything, right? So
Yeah. It Savvy says this is perfect because she was working on a picture of a dog on a snowy mountain. And oh, that's really nice. A dog on a snowy mountain. Now I want to see that. Oh, that's your husky girl. That's I know what dog it is. It's the husky one. I am sure. I love it. I love that I had a sneak peek into her Forever Home Friends new book. I had a sneak peek into it. So I know it's a husky and I know there's a snowy mountain. So Lauren, you were going to get some candles.
I did the same. I got my Spire side. But I'm burning my Alchemist's Fire candle right now.
Lovely.
I love it.
Lovely. This comment, you always bring in the fun, don't you? Like, I imagine they play this music in spas where all the staff are robots. Nice, shiny white plated robots with soothing voices. Here they play when they massage just a little too hard. Chill. Hello, Lisa. Thank you so much for stopping by today. She had a great live stream just before mine. They were great discussions. Really, really good stream. Hello, Lauren. Another Lauren. Hello, Lauren. my blind writer sister. And yeah, it was a great stream indeed. Vali says that she got 168 words and a roommate bought lunch. Awesome, because some of you guys are having lunch right now, so it's very appreciated that you stop by. Thank you. Savvy says, yes, it's the husky with heterochromia. Yes, I remember that. Nothing was achieved. Nothing. Sit, nada. I may have actually undone work already finished. That's how little was achieved. Don't. This is a family. It's a family thing. We're not very good at sprints. At least that side of the family. Heavy breathing. I finished getting some exercise. Okay. Robot spa staff is terrifying. It could be.
I think it sounds awesome. I have like 3 robot masseuses in my house, and I don't know what I would do without them.
Sako, that candle sounds like it smells nice, and I agree.
Alchemist's Fire, yeah, it's pretty blissful.
Yeah. Oh, you made it. Hello, Autumn.
Hi, Autumn.
Hey, nice to see you, and thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you. Hope you can get something done with my sprints today. The blind mage did nothing in this sprint. Don't worry. Some of us were just chilling because I am the host. You know, you are controlling everything, so I am just making sure that the internet doesn't go away. So it's 2:30 p.m. here, but just stopped for my lunch break. Work was crazy. It's one of those days, Maya. It's one of those days. I almost didn't make it to my own stream today, but I found a solution. So you ended up on Google. That happens a lot.
Research. That's what it was. Research.
Cleaning and organizing. No writing. Lots of people are just chilling until they malfunction and sick.
And artery sternum. Well, that's if they malfunction, right? That's user error, right?
Yeah. Scott, I'm warned today to do anything. It's a miracle. Even here. That's why the snowy timer. That's why the snow. Well, I mean, it's winter in Bariloche, yes, but it doesn't matter. For me, it's winter every year. So when it's summer in Bariloche, which is your winter, guys, that means I need my snowy timer even more because I hate summer. I am not a summer. I'm not a summer Valkyrie. I'm not a fire Valkyrie. I'm an ice Valkyrie. Sorry, I just do not function when it's too hot outside.
I am exactly the opposite. I am the fire Valkyrie. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's great. I mean, great balance, you know. Ah, yeah, it's what now? Yeah, it's my brother. It's my writing brother. I sprinted this morning, but I am rejuvenated and ready to go. Woo! Awesome! I was supposed to be doing some filming, but I am procrastinating here instead. You're all my favorite enablers. Aw. But he's good. I mean, okay, we are gonna have a discussion, but in a DM because you are shy. You're just a shy person. You think you're not doing good stuff, and you don't even see your good efforts. I'm sorry.
Cucumber water and almonds in a glass bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. Nicole, you are another winter witchy Valkyrie, whatever. You are another one. Winter people. That's just us. But Sako, you thrive in the summer. So basically, we thrive at the same time because it's summer for you, it's winter for me, and yeah, and then it's winter for you and summer for me, and we're both gonna be like, this is not working. So basically, because of geography, we're thriving at the same time.
Indeed.
Awesome. That's good. That's something.
If you want to call what I'm doing right now thriving. But you know.
I mean, same. I am actually having one of those days. So even if it's winter, today is just not a day. And it's life is being a little bit rough over here. But that doesn't matter because precisely this is why I decided in the last minute I will host a sprint, a stream, a sprint. Oh my God, I'm just like Matilda mixing one word with the other. I'm sorry. So it's just one of those days where we really needed time to chill.
Yeah.
I am thinking on because like not just what the whole external sources of things that have been going on regarding the United States, but also book Twitter is going insane.
Yeah, it is. Gatekeeping.
Because
all
the gatekeeping, and like I have had friends in the writing community who are now again becoming really anxious. I'm not going to name names because that brings even more anxiety, and I'm not going to do that. But there have been a lot of people who are like, okay, so I feel weird because I don't want to write this character of that I am, like, for example, if it's a mixed race person and they don't want to write let's say for what it is, there's a person who is a white writer and they have a character who is a person of color, and then the gatekeeping started again, that you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot write this, you cannot write that. I mean, look, I am an own voices writer. I write all the blind characters you can think of, because in all kinds of situations, in all kinds of genres, not just contemporary, because that's the more common, the contemporary story about someone with a disability and blah 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 blah. No, I am doing sci-fi with blind people. I'm doing thrillers where there's a blind assassin. So yeah, even the villain could be blind. I'm doing it all. I don't care. There's a fantasy where there's a visually impaired Valkyrie. There is all kinds of blinds, and a romance where there's a blind narrator, and people didn't receive that very well, but I did it. Something I did. And so yes, I am an own voices writer, but let's take all this gatekeeping nonsense and apply it to me for a moment. Let's take it onto me. This means that I, first of all, I cannot write white characters because I am mixed race. I should never write a white character because I am not white. You see what I mean? I cannot write sighted characters because I am blind. I have no idea how is the sighted perspective. And yes, I do have trouble with this. And I actually seek readers who will point out all the, you need to detail this a little bit more, and helping me out with my character who's fully sighted, because I write both. I have the blind one, and so if we apply all this gatekeeping to me, then it means that I don't have a right to work on my sci-fi anymore, because my main character is a straight white dude and he can see. So you see what I mean? This makes no sense. And applying it only to one side, like, okay, white people cannot do this, white people cannot do that, white people, stop it, stop it. I say it, and I am a person of color. Stop it. It's ridiculous, and you're only restricting creativity for authors. This is, stop it, book Twitter. Enough. I already made a video back to my chill self, but I had to do that because
Mhm.
I had to. But back to my chill self, I already made a video about this a year
Oh, yeah?
ago. Yeah, a year ago. It's called Stay in Your Lane,
Wow.
in quotes. So this topic comes around every summer, apparently. Like, I already made a video where I was exposing precisely this. I mean, so it means, because I am not, let's say, I am Finnish adopted, but I am not Finnish. Does this mean that I cannot write a Finnish character, which is something that I always like? There's always a Finnish making a cameo in my works, because Dal, and it's like a nod to the person from that culture who took me in, my adoptive dad. So it's like a nod to my dad. Like, it's not that it's my dad, but you know what I mean. There's a character from that culture. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
So if we take all this gatekeeping, it means that I should never do that because I am not Finnish born, and technically speaking, I have never lived in Finland long enough to mean anything. I have been there, yes. I have friends all over Finland, yes. I have been interacting with their culture for more than 10 years now, yes. But I am still not born there. So a lot of this gatekeeping would imply that I cannot do what I want to do. And I just find it absolutely ridiculous,
I
because
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, what you tell me, Sako, because
Uh,
you also have another point that is also important.
I do. In so okay, so I look totally white, right? But I'm half Japanese. Sako is actually my name. It's actually Fusako, but Sako is easier, I think. And I think as long as my culture is being treated with respect, I really appreciate the representation. Um, I also mentioned in the green room before the show started
Yeah.
that so Japanese people are also considered like the white man of the Asian world.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times in media, we are portrayed as villains, or we are portrayed as like subservient little sex slaves. And like when they are treating geisha as
Oh.
subservient little sex slaves, and that's extremely offensive to me. Like
Yeah.
um, I don't want to be a gatekeeper for sure, but I also don't want lies spread about my culture. Um, yeah, it. So I am releasing a book in November. Right, it's at the editor now, and
Mm-hmm.
there is one white person in it
Mm-hmm.
out of like 8 characters. There's one white person. I have a lot of like Native Americans. I have Middle Eastern. I have the main character is Vietnamese,
Okay.
and I am none of those things. But
Exactly.
I feel like those are people of color that never get representation,
Same.
and while a lot of the plot is about Vietnamese culture and the implications of French culture storming
Mhm.
into
Mhm.
Vietnam and basically trying
Yes.
to take a foothold, colonization and all of that jazz, right? Um,
Yes.
a big part of my book is about that. I don't make um, like the uh, um, American Indians. Like I do mention that they are American Indian and what kind of magic they do, but
Mhm.
it's not the focal point,
Yes.
right? I
Got it.
think.
And I laughed a little. I giggled because my sci-fi also has there's a Thai character.
Mhm,
There's someone who is mixed like Middle Eastern and Swedish.
mhm,
So he's mixed. And there is a Native American character who is also male to female transgender. So ooh, I am touching hot waters there. But again, I am not. This character is very background,
mhm.
but I wanted to make clear that she is present. So
Nice, nice.
so she even named herself because these are people that left Earth and they are going into space, you know. So it's a very big thing for them, for many of them or their families. It is a big deal, you know. And so this girl, when she changed her name and everything, she was like, I'm Lakota. So oof, it's very clear like her name is after her people.
Right.
So and that's it. I mean, with a lot of respect, she is there, but I am not going to touch anything that, you know, no, I am not going that far. I just wanted to acknowledge that I want to include the representation, also because I have heard that it was the Lakota tribes, the ones that created the dream catchers. There are many who kind of like fight for the origin of the dream catcher, many, but they also have like an origin story of how it was created and why, and it has a lot to do with dreams, and there was this spider god and the weaving into a circle, and that's how the dream catcher was made. And the spider and the overcoming adversity and troubles and nightmares and the whole thing of the how the Lakota made the dream catcher ties so well with my story without me touching upon their culture directly, that I wanted to like give a nod to that people, like thank you very much for what you did, you know. So here is this character and she's present and that's it, but that's it. I'm not going to go into a subplot about her people and her fights and her struggles and her transitioning. No, 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 no,
That's a
no.
different book.
That's a book that don't that I am not going to write because
Mhm.
I have no idea what I'm going to do there. But I am including her there. She's included. And also Maya, I stopped on your comment because I have never seen this book. I will look into it because I'm curious. I am depending on the fantasy genre, because if it's a fantasy about a lost kingdom that has to be saved, I am not into it because it's a little bit overdone and I just don't have time for that anymore. But hopefully it's not about that, and I'm going to check it out because I'm curious. I'm curious. I have never seen that book. I want to see it. There were more conversations going on here. Thanks for hosting today, and Sako to me. Yeah, remember to smash the like button. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I like to make sure that everyone has no idea what my political beliefs are. Good play, good play, Kent. Sometimes it's just better to just leave it as is. There were a lot of comments while we were just chatting. I wonder how a book would look like if, oh my god, my mouse. If an author imposed a rule on themselves to only write characters they share identity with. Yeah, it's.
So
I
I do
find it.
find it interesting because I also talked a little bit about this at my coffee hour this morning.
Mm,
The idea of appropriating cultures in witchcraft. And for instance, I will not.
and
I,
that's why I like you. Thank you.
right? So
Yeah.
I explain how I work with Hindu gods, which is
Hi, Carol.
hi
Thank
Carol.
you.
I work with Hindu gods, which there is no Hindu in my ancestry whatsoever. But the Hindu gods are so happy to be worked with that, and they're so good to me that the relationship is really great. And I have so much to offer them. They have so much to offer me. But I'm also treating them with respect, right? So I will probably never work with Scandinavian gods because I have no background with Scandinavian gods, with Scandinavian ancestry. It's not my place to, and not just that, but they're old gods, right? Like, it's not modern practice to hang your favorite dog from the tree on Wednesday. Like, it's, it's yeah, it's I am kind of confused by those who follow Odin in the modern era. I would love
Uh-huh.
to have a conversation with someone who
Oh,
follows
wait.
Odin in the modern
Well,
era.
Odin directly, not me, but my deity is Norse because
Oh,
of, yeah, Hodur, the
well,
blind god.
you also have uh, you know, some background with Scandinavia in general, right?
I have been interacting with these people for a while, yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I because I don't really have a place to call home. I don't really have a thing like I am from this place and that place. I don't belong anywhere. So I feel a little bit more like whatever calls me, I'm gonna go there.
That's
Um,
great.
yeah, so it's I am a weird case and I know it, and I know that a lot of people will never be cool with that. So Savi, I'm looking forward to your video, by the way.
Ooh.
I just don't explosions though. Yeah, you have your videos are full of explosions, Kent. We know. I just got the episodes with
Tough.
oh yes, yeah. Toff is the best example of blind representation. Going back to that, and the writers are not blind. And oh my god, I have to at some point in my life I have to make an entire video essay or whatever just raving about all the nuances that Toph has as a character, because I have seen essays like writing disability, like there's a lot of videos on Top Beifong. I have seen plenty,
Hmm.
and those are good videos. I'm not just diminishing the videos. No, 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 no. They did a great job. I love their videos. I was raving about people making videos about Toph because it means she's a likable character despite all her flaws. Because boy, she has flaws. She's really not perfect, and like the writers did such a good job. I mean, people, of course, living in this stereotype of blindness think that she's just inspiring and strong because and she because no because she is introduced as a local champion in earth bending.
Hmm.
She invented metal bending. She was a key element in the Fire Nation attack, like the season 3 thing. I'm not going to spoil anything, but she's a key element on many things. And
Hmm.
later on in the comics, she becomes an authority figure. She even gets a statue in honor of her because, you know, that's a celebrity status already. She already got a statue, you know, like a sculpture of her. Okay, yeah, she is inspiring. She is, but she ain't perfect at all. And there is a lot of flaws to her, and she butts heads with another person in the Avatar team, you know, Katara. She oof. And that's, and again, that is so real. I have had friends that are like Katara. I have had Katara friends in real life, and dude, we butt heads. We because I am not a fan of people being my mommy. You know, I
Hmm.
really don't like that. And seeing Toph's behavior and how imperfect she is, it's so real, and they are not blind. You see what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
they did an amazing job. So I don't understand this whole gatekeeping.
You know, I find this, it does remind me a little bit of a couple of years ago, it came up. There was a photo of a black girl wearing
Mm,
very traditional kimono and looking beautiful doing it. And
okay.
there were white people that were basically saying that's racist, you shouldn't, you're appropriating culture and blah blah blah. And then the Japanese culture or Japanese people basically stepped forward and said, she's treating it with respect, she looks beautiful, we're happy she's wearing kimono, that's a dying art.
Yeah.
Like she's giving representation to something that is dying in Japanese culture. So
Yes.
if she wants to represent it, like, please let her do it.
Yeah, paranormal romance, eh? I have to understand this genre a little bit better. Maybe this is why I have never heard of this book. But the author has the same eye disease. Okay, that's in. I have to look this up. I'm gonna put it on my list. It's Storm and Fury. I'm gonna. Yeah, I love how she is introduced. Yeah, she Toph is introduced in a way that she is a champion. She definitely is. Yeah, we the blind people are very happy with her, and the writers are not blind, and we love her. I can just attest that we do love her. So I will definitely need sensitivity readers for my high fans. Yes, this is a point that I wanted to get. Weirder rights. Thank you. Sensitivity readers are the key to this nonsense that people are talking about. Have you book Twitter? Have you ever heard of sensitivity readers? Do you know what that means?
Right.
Because if you are writing something outside of your perspective, it's not forbidden. You just have to find someone who will give you the sign of approval that or correct you if there's something that needs to pay attention to be paid attention to. But if you're doing it right, a sensitivity reader will be, like you said, Sako, hey, it's a dying art. It's great that the person is treating it with respect. She looks beautiful. The kimonos are, the art of kimono is dying. You see, a sensitivity reader fixed this. So a woman
So
of color.
white people gatekeeping for us is kind of not necessary.
Okay, sign language for a woman of color. I don't. Well, there are many women of color on AuthorTube, but for someone who does sign language,
I would talk to BC and
Caro and BC, and there is another AuthorTuber. I think it's Rowan. Someone who. This is why I am blanking on the name, because his entire videos are just sign languages. Like he's just signing, it's complete silence, and I obviously I don't know what's going on, but there is a person around here. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna like see how can I link this person for sign language. I think that could be helpful. I'm not gonna go there, Marco. No.
Caro makes a really great point regarding this is taking a pantheon in a fictional setting and butchering it. And
I agree, Caro. That's true. I
it's not okay.
No.
It's not okay.
One thing is that, for example, there is a character who, because I do this a lot, and I will do it because that's where I have a place to speak. For example, I will never mess again, like anything against, for example, Jewish religions or Islam. I'm never gonna go there because I have not had enough interaction with these religions to know all the ins and outs, as well as I know Catholicism. And let me tell you, Catholicism, I bashed it like nobody's business, and I don't regret. I don't regret
There
because
are a lot of drawbacks, but I think depending on your path, it might be the right way to go. However, the drawbacks,
some Catholics will feel alienated. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Let's
I can live with it because I am bashing the extremists. If it's not understood, I will be revising my book anyway. But it's clear that it's the thing that I'm bashing the most with my writing, and it's that particular story. The one thing that I am bashing the most is these people who want to look good themselves, so they target the disabled to look like good Samaritans. You know what I mean? And this hypocrisy of being good to the disabled person, but like notoriously targeting the disabled person, treating them like less than, and
Hmm.
like, like lowering their self-esteem to the point that you become the identity of I am just the disability, not a person. And
Uh-huh.
then they look good themselves because I am helping this person, so God will have me in heaven. And this stupidity that they do this. I have lived it in flesh and bone, and I bash it.
Okay,
But
so this is not just a Catholicism thing.
no, it isn't. But that's my place to speak. For example.
Absolutely. So it is also my place to speak about Buddhism.
Mm.
I'm third generation Buddhist. And there are certain aspects of Buddhist idea that I find very toxic. For instance, two or three, oh, that's cool. If you have questions about Hindu gods, please put them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. But as I was saying, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I had a stroke, and the Buddhist community reached out to me to make sure I was okay, and basically told me that I got sick, that happened to me, that happened to me because I wasn't chanting enough,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Which happens a lot in Catholicism and in Christian religions quite a bit. Like if you can pray the gay away, that sort of mentality, right? If you chant enough, you won't need meds
Oh.
for your mental illness anymore. And I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like it's just same thing they do to me. They did to me. It's like if you go to church, God will give you your vision back. And
Right, right.
I'm like, no, honey, no,
No, no.
no. Mm,
Doesn't it? And
yeah,
yeah, right.
they did that. That's something I really appreciated. And you see, there's a lot of ins and outs of this discussion. And when it comes to like representing, Caro had to go. We will have another sprint shortly. There were so many comments. I'm just catching up on everything. Bye, Caro.
Bye,
Bye, Caro.
Carol.
Controversial statement. I think race is one of the least interesting parts of a characterization. I tend to agree.
I tend to agree, but sometimes there is a cultural
A cultural tie to it.
tie
Yes.
to it. Sure.
That's the lesson for me, because as a blind person, I can see that people look like they have more melanin, less melanin.
Hmm.
Sure. Some people look white, some people look darker. But then when we come to the middle, for example, I don't really see much difference because blindness. I don't really see much difference between a Hispanic, someone who's Asian, someone who's Middle Eastern and kind of light skin. You see, all of it becomes like a jumbled mess, and I no longer know what is this person's ethnicity, and I tend to not care because that's just how the person looks, and since I cannot really see very much, I don't care.
Right. Right. Exactly.
But like you said, this is my lesson. There is a cultural tie to race. For example, an African American will not be the same as a person who lives in Africa
Or
or the Caribbean, for example.
right. Right. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, it's not the same. So I am aware of this, but at the same time I don't make a big fuss of it because everybody has a culture regardless of color, because white people also have cultures. Have you been to Europe? Yes.
Have you been to
Okay.
different parts of the U.S.?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it's
you put a Finn and I don't know, and a French, and things are different. And you put a Russian and an Italian, and you're like, what the? It's different. So this is why I kind of don't care so much, and it's easy for me to think, oh, this person is from Brazil in my books. I mean, when I start to make characters, oh, this person is from this part, and this person is from that country, and this person is from here, and this person is from there. And I tend to not care because this is what I see in the world. I am so used to diversity in real life that I just don't care anymore, you know? I don't make a fuss of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I am there's a little something that I kind of want to talk about. I have noticed a couple of author tubers who are setting their books in 1920s to 1960s New Orleans. And there is a very specific culture that is not portrayed in media that is based out of New Orleans and in Louisiana in general. And I'm wondering, am I gatekeeping for Louisiana? Am I gatekeeping for New Orleans when I see white people basically appropriating New Orleans culture and New Orleans witchcraft and New Orleans history and twisting it to their own? Doll will be back, I promise. But maybe I'm reading too much into it. Like maybe they're doing their homework. I haven't read their books. I don't know. I'm gonna look. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hooray!
Hang on. What happened? What happened?
Did your computer putz out?
No. Microphone settings. Microphone settings. Do 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 do. Because I have Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have a problem here.
Uh-oh. Take your time.
Yeah, but I'm here, but I think my microphone just decided to
Is it a Bluetooth mic?
No, it went to the laptop microphone. That's why I sound horrible now.
Oh.
Because this microphone went into. Oh my god! Today is that day, you know.
Sure.
It is that day.
Yeah.
Microphone. Well, since I'm having this problem, are you getting feedback?
No, not at all.
Oh, I think I know what's going on. Ha! I need to audio speakers. Is it now?
No feedback. No feedback.
No feedback. Oh god, but I can't hear.
Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid
All
of
the problems, all the problems. I'm catching up on comments anyway.
Okay.
But anyway, guys, let's get into another sprint because we have been chatting for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah, we could use another sprint, and Doll could use a minute to do some troubleshooting.
Troubleshooting, and troubleshooting is my thing today because it's not troubleshooting really. It's just that if I do this, do you hear it?
It sounds like a washer going.
No. That's the laundry outside, but no, no. If I do this, do you hear it?
Oh, like a sip? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so the microphone just went to the laptop now. Boo.
Boo.
Technical problems, boo. But let's have a sprint.
Let's
have a sprint. I have Tamara's 20-minute timer ready to sprint in shortly.
Cool.
I'm gonna make this bigger and
to embiggen, as Sage would say.
So let's do this. Mute yourselves and get ready to sprint in 3, and a 2, and a 1, and a sprint. And we're back.
Woo!
Here we are.
Here we are. You I am rocking like a hurricane.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're back here.
So that was very chill and very productive, both on this end. Um,
Yeah, same.
my husband came with 7 days of meds for me. So in a couple of hours, I might feel
I'm
better.
very, very glad to hear.
That
Awesome.
would be great.
I was just going through my emails. That's all
Oh.
I did. But
I
that's
got-
important. Just
got
going through my emails.
I got messaged on Instagram through this stream, and apparently, and
Ooh,
yeah,
nice. Glad that I. This is one of the things that I feel like I am somehow good at. It's that I can connect people.
yeah, you're
So
really good at that.
so I'm glad that people are getting to notice you more, because your channel is still growing, and I think you absolutely deserve like more exposure. So you're always invited into my streams, my like everyone else. Like I always have this invitation open. Whoever wants to join in one of my streams or whatever, or if you want me to co-host during your stream, perfect. I'll be there.
Great.
StreamYard, stop jumping on me. I found out I get to renew my lease, and they aren't raising. Oh, we've been in limbo about that. Oh, so that's a relief. I'm very glad that they are not raising the rents, because right now, with this quarantine business, and yeah, I that would be awful. Getting back into. Okay, no problem. You will get to it. We will have another sprint. Yeah, but
Thank
people
you,
love your
Eva.
avatar. People do love your avatar. I'm very happy. I finished my art of a bear. Yeah, bear is the husky dog. The mountain climbing husky. I need to add the text to the page. Whee! Can't wait to see that. In accordance with the prophecy and as a payment for the what? And as payment for the sins of the man, I come back to your stream. What did I miss? A lot of conversation. Anything fun, scandalous, even? Yeah, we were talking about
Maybe a
religion.
little bit.
We
Maybe
were
a little
talking
bit.
about Dahl bashing the extremist of Catholicism. So, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I bash the extremist, but I also have a character, ironically from Ireland. Sorry, and she's actually a good person. It's a likable character, but she happens to be Catholic, very religious girl, a countryside girl. So happens, but she's a good person and very likable. So then that's my counteraction to all the bashing of the extremists. Like, so the reader should understand that I stand where everyone should have um, the right to believe in whatever they want to believe in, so long as you're not harming other people. So that's where I stand. Actually, you can believe in whatever you want. I believe in whatever I want, but so long as there is respect. So yeah, that's my scandalous argument. Hello, Mary, you were here. Yeah, and hope you feel better from that migraine. I ate lunch and pottered around, took advantage of the soothing sound of the timer to just chill. Just chill. That's what you need to do. That's great. I'm glad you just chilled. You need that, Mary. It is such a relief, especially since our lesson.
Wow, that's
Whoa.
really spoopy. That's like next week is coming real fast. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You will wait for.
I talked
Oh
about
my.
I talked about the messed up things
Yeah.
with Buddhism, and she talked about the messed up things with Catholicism, and
And we found common ground. Yes. It's like no, like this is the thing with me. No ideology is perfect. ever at all.
It's true.
Like people would say, but oh, what about your pagan? Yeah, I am pagan, and there are messed up pagans out there. So
Organized
yes,
religion in general is
has
people
a
in groups.
has a possibility to mess up. Yeah.
People in groups can grow toxic very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And if they have a common interest, be it frivolous or be it spiritual or be it whatever, right? It's going to go south somehow.
In some way. Yeah.
In some way, yeah.
This is why, like, it was Chasing Epiphany said that it's a case by case thing when it comes to representation in books. Could be appropriation, could be stereotyping, could be respectful. It's really a case by case thing. So this is why this whole gatekeeping issue is just nonsensical, because you cannot judge every single writer out there based off of one book that did it wrong. It just no.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw, for example, this book by fellow author tuber. I have not, and I have to say this, I have not read the book.
Mm.
I don't know what's in there, but I feel very hesitant to go into that book because the blurb alone left me a little insecure.
Mm.
And then I saw a review of it. We have birds?
Birds?
Really? In this time of year, birds? I heard some birds outside. What the hell?
There are
Whatever.
winter birds. There are winter birds.
Yeah, that can happen. And there's a lot of fauna around here. Anyway, yeah, so I saw a review from Jessie from Bow Ties and Books, and so she put that book in the list of book that she felt like wasted her time and stuff, like their time. Excuse me, their time and such things. And so their review of the book kind of confirmed my feelings of insecurity when I saw the blurb. So is this book the very popular one, 100 Days of Sunlight by Abby Emmons? And I'm like, I wanted to read it because it has blind representation. There's a girl who is temporarily blind. Temporarily, I have to clarify that. And so she gets blind and she gets cured. And I have talked about that in one of my videos. And I said that I have this feeling that I just don't want to go in there because my gut is telling me no. And
Ooh.
when my gut is telling me no, I have to listen.
Yeah.
Because when my gut tells me no, it means it's a book that I might not enjoy. But then again, I have not read the book, so I am not sure.
But maybe you dodged the bullet, maybe?
No, I don't think so. After seeing their review by Jesse,
Uh-huh.
I feel like this girl used her debut, no, like what we were talking about. She has two disabled characters, and she wants to make a romance out of something that's actually creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The review left me even more uneasy than before, so I feel like now that's going to be a book that I will not read. It's sad but true. But then again, I have Toph. That's my best example ever, because the writers are not blind, but they did their job, and Toph is amazing. And another example I have, so I don't have only her, I have Selma Yeskova from Dancer in the Dark, aka Björk, playing the role of Selma. And she did a great job, by the way. So Björk is forgiven. She really treated the character with a lot of respect. And I mean, I don't know much about the director of the film, but this character was treated with a lot of respect. It was very real. It was so real it hurts. I'm not going to spoil anything for those who have never watched the movie, but I felt Selma's character to the bone. Like, that's my favorite film, and I cannot watch it twice. It's that strong. And again, Lars von Trier is not blind, so I cannot start like this patrolling and gatekeeping that no one should ever write people with disabilities because they don't know what it's like. No, but there are something called sensitivity readers. I could help out, maybe. I could have an interview, like a chat with somebody who wants to know things. And also, blindness is a spectrum. So the first thing I say to a person who's like, I'm writing a blind character, I am like, okay, first off, what kind of blind? Because was it blind from birth? Was it gradual vision loss? For vision loss, I can recommend you, for example, Divided by Sight, Lauren. She has a channel where she speaks about the life with vision loss. Like that, she's joining AuthorTube now more and more. So she's doing both niches. She's doing the vision loss and the blind community niche more than I do, and she's doing a little bit of AuthorTube. So I could recommend you to go to Lauren to talk to her, because if it's a character that's dealing with vision loss, that's not my forte. I could totally guide you, because I have knowledge of this. But if you want like a deeper knowledge of things, I would guide you to Lauren. And if it's a person like me who is severely, like almost on the edge of blindness but not there yet, then I am the person to tell you, because to talk to you, because I was born like this. I was born with the same vision that I have now, and it's very crappy vision. It's like I am so close to being blind, it's ridiculous, but at the same time I'm not. So I made a video about it. It's a very rare condition, and even some people commented, I have the same condition. I was like, whoa, another person. It's someone else has the same condition that I have. But even then, they could have more or even less vision than I do. So it varies from person to person, and this is why sensitivity readers are something useful when you feel that you're not sure. Like, for example, I was talking to you about this, Sako, that I have a Japanese Peruvian. I'm not Peruvian, by the way. Lots of research has been done, but there's a lot of Peruvian Japanese people in Peru. So this mixture with Japanese migrants that arrived in Peru and stuff like that. So the population is big. It's common. You can find Japanese Peruvian people in Lima a lot. Like a lot.
So that actually, I have a little bit of history about that. In World War II, there was a mass exodus, and a lot of Japanese fled the war and went to Argentina, went to Peru.
Yeah,
and Chile, and that's why the Japanese population is so high there.
Yes. Yeah, I know, and that's why yeah, no, it doesn't sound well done, Savvy. I'm so sorry. And yeah, Lars von Trier is a special kind of laureate. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. I know. That's why I don't go there. That's why I don't go there, because I don't have the eloquence to. We can talk about that some other day, though, because of that film, I have feelings. I have feelings about that film. But yeah, like my character is a Japanese Peruvian person. Of course, my book is in the future, but this population already exists in Peru, so I suppose they are still there. So
absolutely. Yeah.
It's a thing. So even if my book is a little bit into the future, it doesn't really matter. It's a thing that exists. So my character is this character, but she is antagonistic, so she isn't a very likable person. And that, for example, someone like Sako would feel like, why, what did I do to you? But not really, because the thing when you're creating a character, regardless of good or bad or in the middle or whatever, you have to treat that character with respect, regardless of being a likable character or not. It's a part of your book. They have an important role in your novel. You have to treat them with equal respect as your heroes, because otherwise your book is mediocre. I'm sorry. It is what it is. If you don't treat every single character with equal respect, then we're having issues. And then I have this girl who is an antagonist. Her name is Mitsuki Takaki, and I made sure that it's an accurate Japanese name instead of a Japanese sounding name that actually doesn't make any sense.
I super appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, because I know that's super annoying. It is annoying. It's
It is
like
annoying. Or mispronouncing Japanese names. I think you pronounced it perfectly. Thank you.
Thank you. I make sure that like, and she has, because she's mixed, she's not really in Japan. She has these things like she wants to portray that she is special, but that's a mask of something else that she's trying to hide. No spoilers, but she's trying to hide something else, and she has reasons to kind of deviate attention towards, look, I am different, instead of in the sense that I am half Japanese, and oh, I'm the cool thing, the cool kid on the block and stuff like that. It's but I gave her a reason. There is a nuance to that.
That has nothing to do A with her gender or B with her race.
Exactly, has nothing to do, like she just so happens to be
Right.
this and that. So that's the thing. Like I don't have her, for example, like you said, she's not dressed like a geisha going to school.
Thank
She
you.
has, yeah, she has a school uniform, and that's it. Because she's going to school. That's what she wears. And no, she doesn't look like a geisha. She doesn't wear a kimono. It's no, no. It just no. She's just a person who happens to be a little bit unlikable. She bullies my main character. She has reasons for that, and that's it. It's a person, and that's what I don't understand with a lot of people. Like the book with the fellow author tuber that I'm never going to read. I don't understand why, or all the reasons behind her book and why she did what she did. I don't understand all the reasoning behind it. This is why I always have to throw the disclaimer, I have never read that book. So it's a shame, because her disability representation reads a little bit like she could have had a sensitivity reader, you know. And probably she skipped that part of the process. I don't know. I mean, it's a shame, because she seems to be a likable person, but then like Savi says, the blind representation didn't sound well done. So we don't know. This is why it's a delicate topic, yes, but gatekeeping is not going to solve it. Yeah. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. I don't know. Yeah, every time Point Trier goes on a press circuit, oh yes. Well, we just we just triggered this conversation with with my favorite Japanese name is Akka, since it means something very different in Finnish. Yeah.
So in Japanese, aka is red.
It's red.
Yeah.
Is that a name?
You could akako is like the red girl.
Okay. Because in Finnish, it really means something else. I am blanking on the meaning, but yes, I have heard the word akka many times.
Me too.
Yeah, you pronounce that name well. I'd be afraid of messing it up. Sounds like a cool name, though. Yep, it fits her. She's actually taller than average. Other than the overwhelming background North England in my work, I try to avoid real cultural in favor of thematic. Yeah, I like that too. Or emotional representation more likely to hit the nose with many different people. I like that too. That's an approach I'm going to take in different stories of mine. This sci-fi is very attached to Earth and people and humans of all kind. People could accuse me of human appropriation because I'm an alien. They could totally accuse me of human appropriation, earthling appropriation. Okay, I'll give you that. But yeah, that's something that I have to deal with. It's something I will live with, because it's my story. It's the story that I want to tell, and whoever wants to gatekeep me because I cannot write this and that and I cannot do this and that, I'm gonna be like, excuse me, but who are you to tell me what I'm gonna write in my books? Like it's just not. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, it means old woman. Yes, I was thinking strong woman. That's why I didn't dare to it's something woman, strong woman, old woman. I don't remember. And then yeah, old woman. Yeah, akka. Yeah. I hear it a lot in some folk songs.
Mm.
You have to record a weekly blog. Good luck, Joanne. Have a good time. What do you say now that people have to record and stuff? Let's have the last 20 minutes sprint of the session.
That sounds great.
I'm going to be using Tamara's Stormy Night timer.
Thank you.
Yes, the Stormy Night timer, and that has music by Code G actually.
Oh yeah.
It's yeah, I like that. I like that song, and I like the mood of the timer. So Tamara, I'm using your timers because I wanted to create different seasonal moods, like the ocean, summer thingy, the winter vibe, and now a stormy night, which could be spring or fall, but whatever. And yeah, so I'm gonna be sharing Tamara's timer. Get ready to sprint in 3, 2, and the 1, and sprint.
And we're back. How did you do? Hang on, I
I'm
cannot.
here, I
Oh, okay.
swear.
Yeah, yeah.
I was paying
I was like,
attention to
oh no.
the wrong window.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, now I cannot hear you at all. Ah, no.
Ah, oh no. No, I'm here. I was working on my Black Hours influenced hedge writing journal, which is coming out very nicely.
Mm.
And kind of reviewing some of my entry stuff as I rewrite it into digital form. And got some witchy stuff to do when I'm back on meds.
Nice. Yeah, I know the feeling. I was just using this timer and the rain and all this mood to work on some, I wouldn't say meditation, but like maybe kind of like a mixture between divination and meditation.
Yeah, I follow.
Don't know how to explain it clearly, but I told you that most of my divination comes just from my own thoughts. So
So
I
in chaos magic, we call that gnosis.
mhm.
So I'm glad that that it had that effect on you.
Yes, I am surprised that I can still do something like that. But yeah, someone here was having flashbacks with the timer and the street, and yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, the timer is really beautiful. Tamara Woods made that timer, so you can blame Tamara for that. And Savi says gonna head out. She's gonna call her mom because happy birthday, Dolores. Very nice. She's gone already, but I'm gonna message Miss Licer, just like, hey, happy birthday. Don't worry, story detective. It's better later than not coming at all. And thank you very much for coming. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Meadow. Hi, Meadow. I was
Hi,
lurking on your
Meadow.
stream. I was lurking on your stream. Thank you so much for coming, Meadow. Very much appreciated. Ava says, that was a cool look straight to grow up on. Yep, yep. I've got a house chores to complete today. Hopefully that sprint was helpful. 485 words for you, Eva. Very, very nicely done. They had the new day started. You and your jokes, dark jokes, just humor,
Ours
just re-
didn't start at midnight. Ours started at like between 1 and 3 in the morning.
enjoyed the peaceful vibes. Exactly, that was the whole
Yeah.
point of this stream in general. It was productive this time. Cleaned my desk. Well, that's progress. Very, very nicely done, Lauren. Cleaning the desk is kind of hard to do sometimes. I figured Jack the Reaper murdered there at some point. Yeah, yeah. Or Jill the Reaper could be, or both.
Mm.
We don't know if it was both. It could have been a team.
We could
Gnosis
have a
just
whole stream just about gnosis.
we can invite okay, well, let's invite him and some other witchy tubers and witchy author tubers and everybody, and have a stream somewhere and talk about all this witchy stuff.
Sounds
we
great.
had we had a couple of we had a little chat about things in the triple chat that I just made. But yeah, basically, yeah, we can do that. And also, I'm so glad I have my microphone again. the, s-
Yay!
the sound is better, isn't it?
It is much.
Hang on.
Sure.
There's some noise outside. I don't know what they are doing. Is that a party? I don't even know. My God, like these
Apart.
people. It's winter. Stay at home. Do nothing. That's what I have to live with. And wait, hang on. Whoa, who's here? Posta Gamma. Hey, what's up? He knows. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up? How have you been? Well, just streaming. The usual. Um, the usual. Nice to see you here, Posta Gamma. Nice. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hey. Ali Cat says 564 words.
Nice.
Nice. It's nice, people. You're killing it this time. And that was our last sprint for this particular stream. We already passed the 2 hour mark. And I am not sure who else is streaming after me today because
Oh, wait,
sometimes it.
I have a thing. I have a schedule. There are a
Mhm.
bunch of people.
Yeah.
Let me break it out real quick.
Yeah. Fee. Tiffany Clark, Fee. But I don't know if she's streaming right now. I didn't see anything popping up. YouTube algorithms are
In
very.
45 minutes, Brittany Wang is going to be doing a stream.
Mhm.
Right in at 6 p.m. Eastern, Emily Bourne is going to be doing a stream, and then at 10 o'clock
Of
Eastern,
course.
Savvy and Doll and a bunch of other cool people are going to
Yeah.
be doing a stream as well.
Tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Also, NaNoWriMo is having a write-in at 10 p.m. as well. So
Oh.
if you can, well, they're doing like a special like write-in meetup sort of thing in San Francisco tonight, apparently. So I don't know what's going down in that regard, but if I can tear myself away from my Wednesday night of obligations, then I will be there at the 10 p.m. Savvy sleepover action.
I don't realize the sprint. I didn't realize the sprint ended. Oh, that happens to me a lot. That's why I suck at sprints actually, because I overstay. It's kind of hard. I know. Been busy. Glad you're doing. I have times like that when these people stop the party out. There's like a noise. I don't know what's going on. Hang on. Kent went zen with that last sprint.
Nice. More of that gnosis I was talking about earlier.
Yes, peak performance. And with this, I think we're gonna wrap it up. What do you think, Sako? Give people some time.
Yeah.
Give people some time to do whatever they need to before they catch another stream.
I think so. Thank you guys so much for coming this afternoon. Like, we really super appreciate the company.
I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much, Sako, for like at the very last minute jumping on my stream. I was very close to not making it to my own streams. Internet problems and other kinds of problems. I hope it was chill despite the conversation. But I think it's a healthy conversation to have every now and then because we as creative people we cannot just restrain ourselves like, oh, this cannot be done, this cannot be done, like stop it. So even though we had that conversation, I hope the rest of the thing was chill. Thank you, Tamara Woods is not here right now, but someone please pass the memo. Thank you, Tamara, for the timers. Thank you for hosting. Sorry I missed most of it. No, don't worry, Eva, you're always around and very much appreciated. I'm to hoping to another stream. Yay! Thank you. And also thank you, Lauren. It's nice meeting you all. I really enjoyed this conversation. I very much enjoyed, and thank you. It's very much appreciated that you came. Nice to meet you. Hopefully, if you want to chat further, like just do you have a YouTube channel and stuff like that, like so I can get to know your videos too if you have them. Reach me out on social media, and like I'm gonna be checking out your channel. If you have one, I don't know because we really have just met, but very much appreciated that you were here. Thank you, Lauren. Kenshawn, yeah, it happens. It happens to me all the time. Thank you for streaming and for providing this relaxing vibes. Desperately needed them today. Thank you, Mary. If you need to talk about anything, my messages are always open. Great stream. See you around. Thank you, Kent. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat, for being here. Sako, why don't you wrap this up? Tell us who you are, what to do. They already know me, but I'm gonna just say goodbye the proper way.
For those who have not met me yet, I am Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voigt, and today we did a lovely write-in with some lovely people. I write urban fantasy and supernatural horror. I also have a YouTube channel that has both author things and witchy things, and sometimes I combine the two. So if you are interested in those things, please drop a line.
I am very much interested, and as a fellow writer, witchy, me, I'm very happy that you're here. That like it feels a little bit less lonely. It was thanks to you in the other stream that I kind of opened up about that too.
I was really honored. I was
That
really
I was
honored
very nervous, and then you were, yeah,
Yeah, you don't
oh
have to be nervous when it comes to talking about that branch of yourself on my stream. Like,
yeah.
you're always welcome.
Thank you, Sako. And thank you, everyone, for being here today. If you stayed the whole time or just for a while, it doesn't matter. It's still very much appreciated. Thank you for your time. I am Del Cecil Runo, the partially blind alien from a distant galaxy who is a known voices author. I write science fiction, mostly like the book that I was talking about. I also have a couple of poems on my channel if you want to check it out later. My poetry is available. A new poem is coming soon. And I also like to explore different genres with my short stories like fantasy, thrillers, romance whenever that occurs. And now I'm working on a magical realism short story. So that's it from me. Thank you again, and I will catch you on my next stream. Bye bye. Bye bye.